Most people never make more than $100 online, and it's usually because they have time-wasting habits that keep them stuck and from growing their online business. In this video, I'm going to reveal 8 of the most common time-wasting habits that are preventing you from growing your online business and actually making money online. Hi, my name is Alston Godbolt with alstongodbolt.com. I create content to actually help you make money online and not just to put money into my own pocket. And if you want to be added to the globe, comment down below with your city, state, zip code, province, or country, and I'll get you pinned. I've spoken with a lot of people over my years as an affiliate marketing coach and person just trying to make money online. And I've noticed some common themes amongst people that aren't successful and people that are successful. People that aren't successful usually waste their time on these 8 things that I'm going to reveal to you. And I want you to comment down below which one of these have you wasted the most time on. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the 8 time-wasting habits that are preventing you from growing your online business. Number 1, one of the most common things that I see are people that are wasting their time on things that don't bring them money. Sure, your logo is going to look cute. The color scheme is really important eventually. If you are just getting up and running, none of that stuff matters. The only thing that matters in the very beginning is doing things that will ultimately bring you money. Creating a beautiful logo, that's not going to actually move the needle in one way or another. Having the perfect color scheme is not going to be the difference between someone buying and not buying. So what I encourage you to do going forward is only focus on things that are actually going to bring you money. Now, if you have 10,000 views on your content, then you can start worrying about your logo and your color scheme. But until then, any color will do. Black and white will do. Red and black will do. It doesn't matter in the very beginning. So stop wasting your time trying to do the little things that have no major impact on your business. What you should be doing is focusing on things like content creation, reaching out to prospective customers. Those are the things that are actually going to put money in your pocket. I want you to ask yourself, is this going to put money in my pocket? If the answer is no, then don't do it. If the answer is yes, then do that thing. Number 2, trying to be perfect. A lot of people that I speak with in one of my memberships is they are trying to be perfect, and so that really prevents them from getting up and running. They'll create a YouTube video, for example, and they'll have a lot of ums and ahs and a little bit of stuttering, and that will prevent them because they'll have to either stop the video that they're doing or they're going to spend so much time in post-production trying to edit out the ums and ahs. What I want you to do, instead of worrying about being perfect, just create the content and release it. In the very beginning, it's more important for you to upload your content and learn from your uploads than trying to be perfect and edit out all of the ums and ahs. Comment down below if you are afraid to create videos because you might say and ah too much, and I guarantee you there's going to be a few people that comment. In reality, nobody cares about the ums and the ahs. The imperfections will actually help you build a stronger relationship with your potential customers than trying to be perfect. Being perfect only wastes your time and it limits your opportunity for success. So I'm giving you permission to stop trying to be perfect if you really want to grow an online business. In fact, what I encourage you to do is as soon as you're done making a video, just upload it to the internet. Don't look at it, don't rewatch it, because I guarantee you, you are going to hate the way that you sound or look, or you're going to nitpick on something that really isn't that important. Number 3, working without goals. Now, one of the biggest problems with working without goals is that you don't know your numbers. Okay, one of the most important things you have to have in your business are goals that are attainable and a route to get there. For example, let's say I want to make $5,000 this month. Okay, now that I have that goal, I can work backwards or reverse engineer and figure out exactly what it takes to make that $5,000. If I'm trying to make $5,000 and I'm selling a $100 product, we know that we need 50 people to buy. Okay, if we know we need 50 people to buy, we can then figure out how many people we need to interact with per day in order to meet those numbers. It is really, really important in reality to have your goals and then a roadmap on how to get there. So many times I speak with people and they say, I want to make a lot of money. And I want to make a lot of money isn't a clear goal. And so you don't actually know how you're going to get there or when you reach quote unquote a lot of money. So what I encourage you to do going forward is have a concrete goal, and your goal should be relatively low and attainable in the early stages. For example, I want to make my first $1,000 in 1 month, and you can actually figure out a route to get there. If you're doing affiliate marketing, okay, I'm promoting a product that's $50. Again, reverse engineer and figure out exactly what I need to get to that number. But have goals, have some sort of goal for your opt-ins, the number of people that you want to reach per day, the number of sales or commissions, and the number of email emails that get sent out. Everybody that is successful, they have some sort of goal that they want to reach every single month. Number 4, and I think this is a really big one, over-consuming information. A lot of people spend time in the learning phase and they never get into the doing phase. They feel like there's more information that they need to know. In reality, what you should be doing is consume one piece of information and act on it. Go out and create content. Quite honestly, the best way to learn is by creating information or creating content and then learning from the feedback, learning from the data that you get. For example, if you create a YouTube video and you get 100 views, you learned what worked and what didn't work. You'll see how long the average watch time is, and you can make corrections from there. The best information that you can consume is data from your own content. You don't need to watch another YouTube video, except for mine. You don't need to go out and read another blog post, except for mine. You don't need to go out and do all of this information. You have enough information. I think what really is going on is there's a fear there. There's a fear that you won't be successful. There's a fear of failure that is really promoting, and it's really the reason why you are consuming more and more information. Because in reality, just about everybody is saying the same thing. Go out and create content. That's basically what people are telling you to do. They're telling you to do it in different forms. Some people are telling you to do it faceless. Some people are telling you to show up on camera like I am. But in reality, we're all saying the same thing. Go out and create content about something that you're interested in. That's all the information that you need. You create the content, you get feedback from it, you learn what worked and what didn't work, and then you can make adjustments from there. So stop over-consuming information. Along with over-consuming information, you are watching too many YouTube videos and you have shiny object syndrome. Now, shiny object syndrome basically means that you are trying one method and then you stop that method to try something else. Or you've bought one product and now 2 weeks later are buying something else. Shiny object syndrome is one of the biggest reasons why people aren't successful. You are jumping from method to method to method, hoping something will just magically work. When in reality, you have to test one method, one way of doing things for at least 6 months before you have measurable results. You need to create YouTube videos consistently, and that's another bonus tip we'll talk about later. But you need to create the YouTube video or the TikToks or whatever it might be consistently for 6 months so that you have data. I guarantee you that after 6 months, you'll know whether or not to keep going. I know that feels like a long time if you are desperate to get out of the current situation that you're in, but 6 months isn't that long as you are consistent. And you'll know one way or another. You'll know after 6 months if you enjoyed the method that you tried or if it felt like more work. So what I would encourage you to do is stop watching all of these different methods that are out there. Pick one, follow a person that you know, like, and trust, and go all in with one of the methods that that person is telling you about. For example, if you decide to start affiliate marketing on YouTube, do that for 6 months, okay? Upload videos consistently for 6 months, and then you'll be able to see if it worked or not. But a lot of people are simply just going from method to method to method, and they're not giving the original method enough time to cook and work to see if it actually does work for you. Here's a pro tip. Every method out there works. You just need to find one that works best for you, your situation, your personality, and your demeanor. Dropshipping works. It just doesn't work for my demeanor. You could be successful with Etsy, but you have to make sure that you are willing to learn the things that are required, play the Etsy game so that you can get the success that you're looking for. Now, I want to quickly talk about consistency. You have to show up every day for the 6 months. Okay, most people are incredibly inconsistent with their online business, and then they wonder why they're getting inconsistent results. In the first 6 months, I encourage you, I challenge you, in fact, to do something for your online business every single day. If you're not willing to do that every single day, you cannot expect to get results. You cannot expect to get consistent results. And you also have to realize that you are competing against hundreds of people, if not hundreds of thousands of people in your exact same niche. And though some of those people are being consistent, some of those people are showing up one time a day, multiple times per day. And so if you want to at least keep up with your competition, you need to show up consistently. So many people that I speak with, they want the results, but when I look at their content, I ask them, how many videos have you uploaded, or how much content have you created in the last week? And they say, I haven't created any. Alternatively, I create multiple videos every single day. I have multiple YouTube channels where I'm uploading. I have multiple TikTok accounts where I'm uploading, and it's all about being consistent. One way to be consistent is to batch create your content. So instead of having to upload or create and edit a video every single day, make all your videos one day and then just upload them throughout the week. It will take a little planning, it'll take a little organization, but it's something that I encourage you to do. The sixth habit that is wasting your time and your online business goals is indecision, not being decisive, spending way too much time trying to figure out a path. What I recommend that you do is put put your foot in the ground and go with it. I mean, quite honestly, this isn't brain surgery. Nobody is going to die if you make the wrong decision. You can always backtrack and go a different direction. So what I encourage you to do is pick one method, pick one platform where you're going to create content and go all in. This is your sign to just move forward. Okay. The indecision is keeping you stuck. It's preventing you from making any content, and it is ultimately making you more frustrated because you haven't moved forward. So one of the biggest problems that people have is simply indecision. Now, one way to help with that indecision is to join a community of like-minded individuals that are moving towards the same goal. For example, if you're trying to make money online, join a group of people, join a community, whether it's free or paid, that also want to make money online, and ask the community. Say, hey, look, I'm struggling between A and B. Which one do you recommend? And when you do that, there will be some people that will give you some direction and some insight, and that'll be the quickest way to move forward. So if you're struggling with indecision, join a community of people and don't be afraid to ask questions. But being indecisive, not making a decision, is really one of the biggest problems that is keeping you from being successful and finding the level of success that you're looking for. The next habit that is preventing you from growing your online business is worrying about step 11 when you haven't started step 1. I'll get people that ask me about taxes and should they do an LLC and all of these other questions when they haven't even created a piece of content. Going forward, what I want you to do today is create content. That's the only thing you need to worry about. If you haven't made a dime online, if you've made less than $100, create content. Once you start creating content consistently and you start having money come in, that's when you can start worrying about some of those other things like forming an LLC or having to pay taxes, because right now none of that matters. If you aren't making any money, if you have less than 50 pieces of content on the internet, don't worry about step 11. Worry about step 1, which is identifying the people that you want to help, or finding your niche. Step 2 is identifying where you're going to create content, whether it's on YouTube, LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitter, wherever. Step 3 is figuring out the questions people are asking, and step 4 is simply creating content. That's the only 4 things I want you to worry about right now. Step 5 is doing it consistently, creating content consistently. Once you do that, once you have 50 pieces of content, once you have 100 pieces of content on the internet, now we can start worrying about those other things like LLC and taxes and some of those other things. Again, ask yourself, is what I'm doing or what I'm thinking about, is that going to directly help me make money? Worrying about your LLC will not help you make money. Filing taxes is not going to help you make money right now, and so don't worry about it. Okay, if you're watching this YouTube channel, if you're watching this YouTube video, most likely you haven't scaled to the point where step 11 even matters. So only focus on those 4 steps, create content consistently, and then you can worry about some of those other things. Now that you know about the 8 time-wasting habits that are preventing you from growing your online business, watch this video next, as it is a free 5-hour masterclass that will show you step by step how to monetize your social media.